In the last few minutes, one thing that is worth mentioning, I think, is Shakespeare's comedy. And Shakespeare does still miraculously make us laugh, although sometimes he, unsurprisingly, makes us just furrow our brows and wonder what on earth the gag was. I mean, is there, in some ways, rather than worrying about Shakespeare being cancelled, as some people do, is there just a more general worry that some of the language, some of the references, and just the entire ethos of some of those, particularly the comedies, may ebb faster than we expect? I mean, there is a sort of a kind of feeling in some circles that restoration comedy is a little bit passé at the moment, and I just wonder whether there have to be fighters for not just the greats like Hamlet, but actually those plays like Two Gentlemen of Verona that you've brilliantly staged in the past. They could slip out of our grasp quite fast.
Yeah, totally, Dominic. I mean, I think the comedy. Look, I mean, in the film of Romeo and Juliet, I hope people will get the chance, as I say, to see it. That I have cut a lot of the bawdy humour from that, and I think that's perhaps largely to do with I didn't really understand the bawdy humour, because I think Shakespeare was writing for his time, and comedy does date. I'm sure the comedy being written today will, on the whole, not be viewed in 400 years' time, because we just won't understand the shorthand of these comic gestures. Having said that, I'm also in this season going to do Much Ado About Nothing, which I've set in a Washington newsroom, with Beatrice and Benedict being warring co-hosts of a news program. And I think that's given us great access, at least working on the script, to the public-private, to representation, and to this context in which we're very familiar with kind of warring broadcast news co-anchors. There's a sort of chemistry to those relationships that's also ripe for comedy. So I think it's also about finding landscapes, contexts, worlds in which these plays can meaningfully be funny, and finding actors that can bring that language to life. It's not easy at all. And I think, as I said, we've spoken a lot today. I think Shakespeare needs to be cut. He always has been cut. He was cut in the Elizabethan age. He needs to be cut today. And it's how we do those cuts that will determine whether a production succeeds or fails.